Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching yet another episode of Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your AEW Rampage Event Center Wrestling Report. And now here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1508 of the show. What's going on? Today, once again, June 29, 2024, 1:10 p.m. What's going on? How's it going? I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. Hope your day is about as blessed as my day. It's been a great month. The second half of this month's been a lot better. A lot of great things happening, and kind of looking forward to it. Now, we're going to talk some wrestling, and once again, we're going to talk about what happened last night on AEW Rampage, as this is the final Rampage before the Forbidden Door. And then later tonight, you got AEW Collision, the final Collision before Forbidden Door, happening this Sunday, June the 30th. Man, a lot of matches on the card. Let me tell you. People want to ask me which match am I looking forward to on Forbidden Door. Obviously, you had to ask me that question. You would say the world title? Nah. You know, I respect Strickland. I respect Ospreay. They do a great job. I'm sure they're going to kill it. But the matches I've always looked up to, my favorite ladies. My favorite lady, and I tweeted about this young lady being the sexiest woman in Japan. She liked the tweet, and I'll tell you one thing, and that was really cool of her. Thank you, Mina Shirakawa, the Artist of Stardom champion, one third of that trios championship, going to challenge another of my favorite ladies from AEW, Timeless Toni Storm, for the AEW Women's World Championship. Huge opportunity for the sexy Stardom sensation from the Land of the Rising Sun. And that's one match I'm definitely looking forward to. Whose side Mariah May's going to take? As you remember, when Mariah May got into Stardom, Mina Shirakawa took her under her wing. When Mariah May went to AEW, Timeless Toni Storm took her under her wing. So you're talking about two ladies fighting over their student, basically. That's where it is. But lots more than that. But that's one match I'm looking forward to at the Forbidden Door. A little bit more in that situation. So, Orange Cassidy went in a handicap match against the Outrunners, which I don't know what the heck he's thinking. Probably he couldn't find himself a tag team partner he could trust after all the betrayals he's went through, and he decided, well, I'm going to go alone against the Outrunners. But despite that, Cassidy did beat him. Renee Paquette interviewed the Learning Tree and Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho said, hey, we got ourselves a partner. Because he was about to he was challenging for the Forbidden Door Hook, Samoa Joe, and Katsuyori Shibata against the Learning Tree. Now with Brian Keith, the bounty hunter, out with an injury, Jericho thought he could replace him with Minoru Suzuki. But Minoru Suzuki says, I don't want to fight alongside you. I want to fight you. You know, he says you're gone soft. And he goes, the Learning Tree, I don't care much about that. I want you in the FTW title. I'm telling you right now, Jericho has made a mistake, decided to do this stupid Learning Tree gimmick. And if Minoru Suzuki ends up showing up this tomorrow night at Forbidden Door, I hope Minoru Suzuki knocks Jericho's lights out and brings him back to reality instead of just, hi guys, bye guys, thank you guys. Man, where's the Jericho that was a sourpuss and tells people they made the list and being stupid idiots and calling everybody troglodytes and all that good stuff? What happened to the mean Jericho, the leader of the Jericho Appreciation Society, where everybody's saying Judas? Dude, where's that hard Jericho, man? Minoru Suzuki-san is right. Jericho has gone soft. He's going to hide behind Big Bill and Brian Keith. I don't think so. They say they got somebody to help them against Samoa Joe, Hook, and Katsuyori Shibata. Who in the world did they choose? Who in the world did Jericho get to side with them? We'll find out tomorrow night at Forbidden Door. We wanted Infantry with Trish Adora in their corner as they went up against Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong. Gabe Kidd and Roderick Strong did pick up the victory. The Dark Order decided to present a new Brody Lee sneakers by Reebok. in tribute to Brody Lee. It was for the vision of Brody Lee's family, and they were putting the proceedings for a couple of good causes, which I think is pretty cool. And the TNT qualifier, AR Fox versus El Fantasma for the final spot for the TNT ladder match. And whoever wins gets that final spot. AR Fox went up against El Fantasmo in New Japan, and ELP, as the nickname for El Fantasmo, has won that matchup. So the field of 6 is complete. Dante Martin, Konosuke Takeshita. Who else? Let's see. I'm trying to go and I'm trying to see if I can find anything. Alright, so I know Mark Briscoe also qualified. I think Kyle O'Reilly qualified. Leo Rush is qualified. See who else. Yeah, Dante Martin is qualified. I'm trying to think of more. Oh, Jack Perry did too. Yeah, Jack Perry, that dude looks like Van Driesen on crack. You know, lesbian seagulls. Anyways, I should nickname Jack Perry the lesbian seagull because he does look like freaking Van Driesen from Beavis and Butthead. Put a couple glasses on. And he's probably still banging on a Jay. Leave the guy. You don't need him. Anyways. Lexi Nair interviewed Deonna Purrazzo, who Deonna has to deal with Hikaru Shida, I believe, tomorrow night on Collision. So Shida is back in action in the Owen Hart qualifier. And whoever wins that match will face the winner of the Saraya Mariah May match for the Forbidden Door. So that's another matchup that is happening. Battle of the Brit Babes. So and if Shida wins, she'll she can get her chance to get back at Saraya if she wins her matchup against Mariah May. Because I'll tell you what, because remember, Shida and Saraya have a little bit of history, some unfinished business there, I think, in my personal opinion. But we'll see what happens as Shida goes up against the Virtuosa tonight. Another matchup, Ring of Honor versus New Japan, is Dalton Castle with the boys. And he goes flying like a... You know what he sounds like when he talks? Like French Stewart. Remember French Stewart? As part of, from Third Rock from the Sun. Remember that show? That's what Dalton Castle when he talks. He talks like French Stewart. It's hilarious. I like, Dalton Castle's funny dude. Went up against Shingo Takagi. And then Shingo Takagi ended up winning the matchup. Saraya and Harley Cameron. I love Harley Cameron. Addresses Mariah May how Saraya says she's going to beat Mariah May. And I'll tell you one thing. If Saraya does that, she'll probably face either the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo or the woman she probably had some unfinished business with. Now that'll be Hikaru Shida. And speaking of the ladies, the main event of Rampage last night, Queen Aminata versus Sky Blue. And the returning Sky Blue. Sky Blue looks gorgeous. I have to admit that. From a young lady who just smiles with her tongue like, and does a little shimmy. Ever since aligning herself with Julia Hart, she's been having more of a killer instinct than ever before. Don't let her looks fool you. She can kick your butt and ask questions later. That type of deal. And, but despite that, Aminata held her own, defeated Sky Blue, and then when Sky Blue attacked Aminata after the match, Red Velvet decided to help Queen Aminata out. And that is it. That is it. That is all for today's episode about what happened last night on AEW Rampage. As you know, tonight is Collision. I'll be reporting the final Collision before Forbidden Door, and I'll make my picks and predictions then. I've done that on Rant and Rave, but I'm going to repeat those picks and predictions at excuse me, at the episode, probably as a double shenanigan double feature, all about AEW. So that's the case. So on the next episode, we're gonna do some card sharks, money cards, and this will be the last time you're gonna see the thumbnail that I've always had up there. I have a brand new thumbnail starting next month. Next week is the first week of July, and you're gonna see two brand new thumbnails. And we know for the SmackDown episode I just did an episode ago. Be the last time you see Caleb Braxton as part of that thumbnail. Next week you're gonna see a new SmackDown thumbnail. And that will be up and ready to go. So, and I gotta change the intros, change that picture for the intro as well. So, with that being said, episode 1509 will be coming up. Episode 95 of Card Sharks Money Cards on Saturday. Until next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.